I'm an instincts rookie, apparently. Because I finished the game. And this is the credits. Yeah, this is the credits. Did I get the fucking achievement for the vials? No. So, where's the vials achievement? Both stories. Okay, that was it. It was find all the vials in both stories. And evolution is the next one, so that's what I'll be doing. After this, along with the co-op stuff with, a few people. Ben probably won't start anything here, but we have the thing going on with Shikari. We're doing Legend of Dragoon right now. I need to get another session of that in sometime soon. But that is the first Far Cry story. It's Far Cry Instincts. Predator. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like the last level. It used to be harder. I think having the better equipment made it like a lot easier. Like being able to have the sniper for the turret gunners, like that was easier. Because like, I took them out pretty fast. I remember those turret gunners always used to give me an issue because I had to get close enough to kill them, and they would always like take me down pretty quickly. So having that sniper in the end there was extremely helpful. Yeah, playing it on like a friend's account where I just have basic shit equipment, it's not like it was pretty difficult, but I feel like the game it's easy enough. I feel like harder difficulties, like I think we may have played this on like either easy or normal, or the equivalent of it, because I know they have it like rookie and then mercenary and then predator, I think, are the levels of difficulty in this game, and we played it on rookie. I think there's one below that called like recruit or something, but I think like the harder difficulties would be pretty difficult. I mean, I had some issues at some parts. Just playing on this difficulty. Like that part with the wall was very, like, it didn't need to be that difficult, but it just was because, I don't know. I enjoy the vehicles. Like, the vehicle sections in this game are a lot of fun. They make it really like a Michael Bay movie. They just use a fuck ton of explosions and makes things really exciting and hectic, and I like those vehicle sections. It's like, even if you're on a boat, they put mines in the water and, do stuff like that to make things like you're constantly having to keep an eye out for mines. Whenever I was in the ATV section, on this level, and there was the helicopter chase in the beginning, like it was like the first or second level, and you're in the I think you're in an actual like Jeep for that one, and that was one that always sticks in my mind when it comes to this game. The first couple levels before they start introducing like, the whole Predator, like where it's just basic stealth. I like a lot of the stealth aspects of this game. Unfortunately, it didn't really seem like you really needed to be stealthy towards the end. Because you were just so overpowered with the whole Predator thing, which I like. I like the idea of the Predator and stuff, becoming like part mutant, whatever. Like, it makes things interesting, but at the same time, like, it makes you kind of overpowered. So I feel like that would be the main reason to play the game on a harder difficulty, would be because, you wouldn't be as OP. One thing about this game that the other two Far Cries didn't do was the Predator, and I feel like I feel like the Predator is almost what made Far Cry popular in the beginning, because they had the unique Predator game mode for multiplayer, at least, which I don't think the other two Far Crys have any kind of unique multiplayer. I know Far Cry 2 has basic, like team versus team. I think it's called Chaos for the Far Cry series. It's like either free for all or Team Slayer, you know, whatever, Team Deathmatch. And so I lost my train of thought. I thought I heard something and it freaked me out. I'm playing in a dark basement right now, so but yeah, Far Cry 2 had like the Chaos and Team Chaos, but it didn't have the Predator mode that the first Far Cry had, where you have one person as like the overpowered Predator and he has like an infinite number of lives, and then you have the mercenaries where they all have one life each, but they can be revived if you kill the Predator, like one time or something. So it was a really kind of surprisingly balanced game. Like, the Predator wins most of the time, but it's always like a struggle to do that, because if you have like 1 versus 4 or something, you know, then the Predator's outmatched, but he's also like, he has more power than the other 4, and they're trying to get to an objective, like a generator that'll nullify the Predator's powers, and like that's how the mercenaries win the game, is to set off this generator before the Predator kills them all. And that was one thing that made Far Cry Instincts like an incredible game, in my opinion, is the whole Predator versus mercenary scenarios, along with the customizable maps, which not a lot of games do that anymore. I think Halo may be the only one I can think of that has like a map creator built in that's simple enough that anyone can use. Which I think it's kind of sad that they're taking those out of new games. Like, I know the Time Splitter series had like a map editor that was kind of fun, and this one did as well. And of course Halo, you know, Halo 3 Forge was huge when it first came out. Everyone was excited about it, and it's improved the game. I know like a lot of people say they like Halo especially because of that reason. Like, it makes it different from other games for that fact. I'm looking at the voice actors in this. I haven't really heard of any of these. I don't really keep track of like voice actors. You know, there's the obvious ones, but I think Michael Rudder I've seen before. But Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3 don't have like a lot that really stands out to me. I thought Far Cry 3 was a lot better than Far Cry 2. Of course, you know, Vaz makes it really good, interesting bad guy. So Far Cry 3 was pretty good. I liked the Jackal from Far Cry 2. I would say both of those bad guys were better than Crow and Krieger in this one. Like, Crow and Krieger didn't have too much characterization. They were just like, here's the bad guys, basically. But with the Jackal and with like, you can find his tapes, and with Vaz, they make those bad guys really stand out as like really in your face kind of bad guys. Jackal not so much. Jackal's kind of one of those like more background bad guys, but he's still like one of those like really bad guys, you know. But Far Cry 3, I haven't played really any of the multiplayer on it. I've done like some split screen co-op with Ben, but other than that, I haven't really explored anything else on Far Cry 3. So, but I know they don't have the Predator mode, which, in my opinion, I think they should keep that. Like, even if the story mode doesn't include it, it'd still be cool to have more of an expanse on the whole Predator game mode style. Because I haven't seen a game that do any kind of game mode like that. You know, like, there's the classic team deathmatch, capture the flag style, like I said, that, like, you know, most online games have. But other than that, like, I can only think of possibly one or two other games that have very unique multiplayer game modes like that. Where, like, you know, you have Predator for Far Cry. I'd say Search and Destroy is pretty unique. Far Cry's come up with some, not Far Cry, Call of Duty's come up with some pretty unique multiplayer game modes that I've liked. Search and Destroy Headquarters is pretty interesting. I think Halo's had an Infection, which was pretty cool, and Halo Reach had one. I can't think of the name of it now, but it's like the one where you have objectives. There's like a team of Covenant and then a team of Spartans, and one's always trying to complete the objectives, and the other one's trying to stop them, and I thought that one was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get, I'm sure Ben will be down for some more multiplayer Far Cry, so I'll probably be doing that some more, with him, hopefully with better, audio, because back when we did it, like, last time, I didn't really think about how I was gonna do it. I just kind of like, whatever. But this time I'm gonna put more thought into it and hopefully get some better quality stuff out for the multiplayer of this game. And we'll see what he's gonna be up to. We might get some more people to play. I know, like, everyone in my friends group basically has this game, so I'll have to ask around and see who else wants to join us, but if not, I'm sure him and I can find some people online to play with, and I'll hopefully get that recorded and done. I'm gonna let the credits play out. I don't have much else to talk about. I like letting the credits roll. You know, they're in the game for a reason. All these people put their time into making the game. I feel like, especially if I'm gonna record it, I should, like, at least give, you know, show who made it. Let the credits roll and give them some of the credit. Like, I wouldn't have this series without them, and I feel like a lot of people who play games, Let's Plays on YouTube and stuff, they skip the credits. I know some people don't, but I've seen some that do, and I mean, it's just one of those things that I would prefer to let the credits play, and you guys can choose whether to watch them or not, but at least I'm putting them out there. As for the music in this game, it's kind of hard to describe, because I had the one level where I think it was Black Marsh or something like that, where it was raining and like it was just messing up my audio terribly, so I actually had to get rid of the audio, the game audio, and add in like background music, and trying to find background music that fit Far Cry was so difficult. Like the music that they have in Far Cry like could not be replaced. Like it's enough of that ambient sort of, like they have the piano, they sort of have like the background like choir style organ, whatever. So it's just ambient enough that it can sink into the background. But like I was too busy, like during the hectic parts, I was too busy focusing on not getting killed by mines or something to really pay attention to the music. But I think the music in this game is very interesting for the fact that it can't really be replaced. And this game was made by Crytek. Was like the base. They use the same engine as the Crysis games and stuff. Is made by the same people, and I forgot what I was gonna say. Are these restarting? Did that just fucking restart? Oh, if I've been sitting here for fucking God knows how long, and these have been restarting, I want to feel so dumb. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Fuck this. I think they've gone through at least once. I don't know about maybe multiple times, but whatever. Next time we will be starting Evolution Story. And as you can see, I haven't played any of the Evolution Story before, like, at all. Instinct Story, played a little bit. Evolution, not at all. So, I have no idea what to expect. I think in Evolution you play as Doyle. I don't think you play as Jack. But I might be wrong on that. From the description that the story gives there, it's making me think it might still be Jack, but either way, we'll find out next time. See you guys then.